Getting into the newsroom, it was mostly male-dominated. It was Phyllis Kachere, there was Sarah Tikiwa, and Emilia Zindi. Those are the three reporters in the newsroom. No other reporters in the Sunday Mail, male-dominated. Where do you start? So for me, the first person to hold my hand in that newsroom was Phyllis Kachere. She would assist me and take me to assignments with her. And this showed that if women hold each other's hands, you can get wherever. You can remove some of the barriers of being in the newsroom. That fear that you have when you walk in. If you've got someone to lean on, someone to mentor you, someone to take you through your journey, you'll get to a certain point in your life and you get that confidence. So for me it was Phyllis, and then we worked together. Then it was also Sarah Tikiwa. She helped me a lot until I moved to the Herald, also male-dominated, and at the position of deputy features editor, also a challenging position because our desk had to do a lot of stuff, some of which I wasn't really accustomed to. So as female journalists, we also need to set our bars higher. You set your bar for yourself. You give yourself objectives of what you want to achieve in the next 5 years, the next 10 years. And this you can obtain through, the networking that you have with other international journalists when you travel, when you get those fellowships. It's not for you to just be in your corner after doing a story or after attending a session. It's about networking with other journalists and keeping track with what they're doing, and also making use of the international connections that you make, because the next day you never know who's going to wake up calling you to come and do something spectacular that you never thought you'd do in your life.
My father has always been the kind of parent who believes that when you educate a girl, you literally emancipate the whole clan. I know it's cliche, it's been said time and again, but my father is a firm believer of that. One of the things I remember about my father, who is in his 80s now, was that he always used to ask us, my sisters and I, how beautiful do you want to be? He used to be troubled when he would see us trying to plait our hair. We called that mabans, because we wanted to look pretty at school. And my father always asked me, how beautiful do you want to be? You are beautiful already. But the deeper question behind that was that as far as he was concerned, all I needed was an education. So you will realize that I went to study for my master's in business administration when I was already a mother, when I was already a wife and running a home, when I was already working. Because these are some of the things I did not manage to accomplish while I was growing up. I started off at Harare Polytechnic, where I studied for a diploma in mass communications. And then luckily when I came on attachment, I made a strong impression on my boss, who is the group CEO for Zim Papers now, Peter Meketek. Then he was the editor for the Herald. So you find that after my attachment, I immediately came back and I started off as an arts reporter. Yes, can you imagine? I actually used to cover Mtukudzi and people like that going for shows, but it wasn't me. So over time, I started gravitating towards social issues. I made my name as a health reporter. And then I think those who have followed me will know that I started my column on HIV many years ago, around 2004, after undergoing some training with the American Embassy in Botswana. Then I came back and I spoke to my editor about starting an HIV column, which became very popular and went on to win so many awards. My path was carved then. Because from there you see that I became a senior health correspondent, I became a columnist of note. I went to the NGO sector, where I went for a regional organization dealing in HIV information. And I was there for many years after leaving the Herald, where I became a senior reporter. And again, if you look at the things I'm passionate about even now, I serve on the National AIDS Council Board, where I'm the vice chairperson. I serve on the Roots Board, which is an organization for young people. I'm very strong when it comes to issues of gender. I'm passionate about empowering the girls and the women. Some will call me an activist. I don't know. I'm just somebody who believes very passionately that a woman can do it if she sets her mind to it and if she's supported.
I didn't start off in the newsroom. I started off in a number of, I worked in teacher education, in government. I worked in a number of institutions, including NGOs and private institutions. And what I would want to say 10 years ago, when I actually came into the newsroom, it coalesced with my experience as an information scientist, because this is what I specialized in. And one of the things that I saw, although I've risen to this position as book foreign editor, is that there were very few women in leadership positions, and it was quite a challenge for a lot of women. I saw some young women leaving the newsroom for a number of, some of the reasons known and some not known. But what I've realized is that with hard work, you can make it. And with confidence, you can make it. I realized that, like I write most political stories, that I could actually just equally compete with my male colleagues in tackling political issues in our country and other areas. And I would encourage anybody and everybody, especially the young women, to not shy away from challenging the assignments like in politics, because they think that politics is only for men. They would want to go and be practitioners in politics, but when you don't understand how to unpack the political events, there's no way you can enter into politics. So that is one of the things. And I also got a lot of encouragement from both the male colleagues and other women in the media. And for somebody who didn't have a media background, I learned through the ropes to get to where I am.